Hey guys, today we're going to talk all about melt-proof, budge-proof, waterproof, will not go anywhere makeup that will keep you looking great all day long, no matter what the weather. If you are by water, if you are in the water, if you are in a really humid environment, it's the time of year where you really want everything to lock into place for a variety of reasons. You might be going to a summer wedding. It is wedding season. You might be going to a dance, an event, a date, and you just want things to look really beautiful. But also on the flip side, I tend to be more minimal with my makeup during warmer weather, and I don't want to fuss over everything. I don't want to retouch. I don't want to reblend. I don't want to redo things. I just want everything to be really easy. So the few steps that I do take to put on my makeup, I want them to just stay put, no matter what. So these products, both luxury and drugstore, are gonna get it done. These are my absolute favorites. I literally dug through every single drawer in my makeup collection, and this is the hit list. We have a ton of stuff, so I'm just gonna hop right in. This is the Everlasting Foundation from Clarins. I love this. I'm wearing it right now. It is really lightweight, yet it gives you incredible coverage, and it does stay put. It does not budge. It is a soft finish. It's not overly matte. It's not overly dewy. It's right in the middle, and I love this. I don't use it every day. It is a little more heavy than I would like if I'm just being really casual. I'll just slap on like a BB cream and be fine. But if you want to actually cover and give yourself a very flawless canvas and you want it to hold, this is excellent. I have a lot of picks for eyes. And the number one has to go to the Maybelline color tattoos. These are excellent. They're affordable. They come in so many different colors. I'm wearing Bad to the Bronze all over my lid. The nice thing about this is you can just use your fingertips to apply it. You can skip the primer and go straight into this color. Just pat it, blend it on the lid, and it's not going anywhere. And you can layer powder on top of it if you like. I did blend a matte brown into my crease on top of it, and everything really works well together. It is very blendable. It doesn't set immediately, so you do have some play time. And I just love the variety of finishes and colors, and of course the price is great. For a more high-end similar item, my favorite is from Chanel. This is the Illusion Ombre. These are pricey, but man, there's nothing else like it. The texture is incredible. They really lock into place. I have not found a more shimmery product that really gives you zero fallout and absolutely stays true to the initial application all day, no matter what. This stuff is so incredible. A little bit goes a long way. Once you make the investment, you really won't have to buy another one. It just lasts and lasts and lasts. Another more luxury item that I recommend for the eyes that's not as expensive as the Chanel product. It's not as shimmery. It's not going to give you the glitter look that the Chanel one will, but this is an excellent option for a really true long wear hold cream shadow, and that is the Aqua Eyes from Makeup Forever. They have a great color range, and with the Aqua Eyes, you can actually use the pinker tones on your lips and on your cheeks, so they're very versatile. I have plenty of them. You want to make sure with all cream products that you are tightening that lid really, really well so that nothing dries out, but these are fantastic. I've had this green one for over a year. It's still really creamy, and it's just beautiful. I highly recommend these to anyone. Powders aren't going to lock into place the same way a cream would, which is why I have more cream options here versus powder, because I really wanted to give you the best of the best stuff that you could count on from morning to night. Most powder eyeshadows won't do that unless you're using a pigment. And my favorite way to go is a pressed pigment. Giorgio Armani has the Eyes to Kill, but I do think they're overpriced, and I think you can get the exact same thing at the drugstore with the L'Oreal Infallible shadows. They come with a little presser on the top. They come in a variety of different shades. A little bit goes a long way. You need the teeniest, tiniest dab. These are best applied with your fingertips. Again, you see the theme here with your longer wearing makeup. You kind of just want to grab a little color with your fingertip and press and blend it all over the lid. It's quick makeup. It's going to last all day long. You can definitely go for some really fun colors with, a little shimmer going on in them, and so long as you're not doing really heavy liners, really heavy color in the crease, it can look really fresh and glowy and fun and very summer appropriate. Moving off the eyeshadow bit, let's talk about liners. Now, my number one that I recommend to everyone is the Jane Cosmetics water resistant pencil. This is an automatic pencil. The funny thing is it says it's water resistant, but to me, this is totally waterproof Budge Proof. This is my favorite thing for lining the waterline if I don't want to end up looking like a raccoon, because a lot of times with other waterproof pencils, I will still get smears, and it frustrates me. I think it probably frustrates a lot of us because you guys always email me and you're asking, you know, really, what can I use in the waterline that isn't going to smear everywhere? I have to also point out what I'm holding in my hand is a very popular waterproof pencil. This is the 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil from Urban Decay. And I just wanted to say, this one right here from Jane Cosmetics, that's $6, way outperforms the expensive one from Urban Decay. So in this instance, the drugstore wins. Something from Urban Decay that I am really into, and this is a newer purchase, this new gel liner, the Perversion gel liner that comes in an actual pot like this, is phenomenal. This is what I used on my best friend on her wedding day. I smoked it out. It held all day. She was crying, she was dancing, and it locked into place. I have been using this myself, and it is a beautiful, intense liner. It dries down to a pretty matte finish, which I like, and it's just gorgeous. I also picked up the angled brush that they sell with it. It is actually called also the Perversion angled brush. So this is a really good one, worth the spend. For mascara, something I'm obsessing over that I love, and this is absolutely incredible because you don't have to buy waterproof mascara separately now. Anastasia of Beverly Hills has this Lash Genius Clear Waterproof Top Coat. This will turn any of your mascaras, your favorite mascaras, into waterproof mascara. I love it. It also seems to fan out and separate your lashes, which is great. I am wearing today the Scandalized Rockin' Curves mascara with this over it, and I love the way it looks. I love that nothing's gonna flake, and I love that even if I decided to go for a swim with all my makeup on, it's not gonna go anywhere. For concealer, I highly recommend the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. This seems to be the #1 concealer for me that does not crease. And I get more creasing under my eyes with warmer weather. It's like everything heats up, everything gets a little sweaty more quickly, and things crease. So I really love this. It's very crease proof, it's high coverage, and it works great for most skin tones. I believe they have 3 different shades, but it's kind of miraculous how this neutral medium shade will work for most skin tones. So I really love this. For lips, let's talk about liners really quick. I highly recommend the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip. One of the best. It doesn't feather, it doesn't bleed. It is a little more pricey, but it's good. If you're looking for a colored liner, especially like this red tone, if you want to fill in the entire mouth, this is excellent. It doesn't feel too slippery or waxy, but it does not clump up or bunch up at all. I also do really like the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip pencils. They come in beautiful tones from neutral to bright. And again, what you're going to want to do with a lip pencil that is waterproof, that is going to extend the wear of your lip products, is fill in the entire mouth and then put your lipstick or gloss on top. Come summertime, if I'm going for the budge proof, melt proof makeup, I actually prefer just to slap a gloss on. It's really quick. You can retouch throughout the day without pulling out a mirror. It's usually pretty easy, takes 2 seconds. I personally think that long-wearing lipsticks can look really heavy and they get really bunchy and they dry out the lip. It's not comfortable, it's a little overdone, and I don't like it. So what I recommend is going for a gel formula lip gloss. Can we tell I kind of have a thing for these flower glosses? These are all longer wearing glosses because of the formula. It's not overly sticky, but it is going to give a nice cushion to the lip. It's very shiny. They have beautiful colors to choose from, and I just find that these last on the lip really well. Another favorite are the Color Stay Moisture Stains. You can always go for a stain because when the gloss part wears off, you're going to have that nice bit of color underneath, and I did a review, hot or not, on these. I'll link that below as well, but they are phenomenal. Alright, so that covers it for all of my budge-proof, waterproof makeup picks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what your must-have waterproof makeup items are, if there's something else that I have to check out. I love hearing from you guys. And also, if you want to know how I make sure that my blush stays put no matter what, I did a dedicated Tip Tuesday to how I like to apply my blush so that it stays all day long. So I hope you check that out. I will link it below. And thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Mwah!